What's up, guys? Today I am doing a tutorial for a gazebo. It's going to be a walkthrough. Uh, this was by request. I normally can't do walkthroughs because most of my builds are like the new ones that you guys see right in front of you right now. I can start streaming. You guys watch this and you guys want walkthroughs for these bigger builds. I can do like a stream. And honestly, you probably have to pause it anyway to get the material. But yeah, so we're going to do a gazebo for this build that is going to be given away for the small Black One fiber scrap stuff that one of the companies I built did. So yeah, we're going to be giving this away. We'll make it a little gazebo. I wasn't planning on it gazebo yard, but you can do it. I'd rather go for this yard and make it sustainable. So so I'm going to show you guys also a trick before I start this build. It's about, I could randomly place this gazebo anywhere in this yard, and that'd be fine. But if you guys want to actually line up a gazebo build or any other build, there's a little secret where I'm going to make the gazebo coming out of this hallway. That's going to take some placing down and picking up, but it will still be part of the system. So, that's all you do. You're doing a gazebo out in the yard. So I want the gazebo basically be able to walk out from the tunnel and be able to get to the park. Now to do this, we're going to need, sometimes I play with this stuff, so, yeah, it might not happen right away, but we'll find out. So, I know, there you go. So, that's basically what's going on. Now, I'm an admin, so I can pretty much admin gun this stuff. So I gotta pick it up. But if you're not an admin, you're just on a random server, yeah, it just takes a couple minutes to pick it up. And it's worth it because, see, now, coming straight out of the tunnel, your build, or if you want it straight in front of your house or wherever, like I'm all in for that kind of stuff. So I'd rather have it where I can do that. All right, so I want to put the admin gun away and make sure it ain't out because I don't want to end up shooting nothing. So this is how we're going to start off. This is going to be the first part of the gazebo. Start off like that. Now we can just keep that there. We'll have to pull them back out. I don't even know why I put them away. Now I'm recently just starting to play, and probably like the last year with these triangle pieces. I was kind of late to the party, but this is how you do the gazebo. Which, honestly, I don't think that's going to mess me up, but we'll find out. Alright, so now I'm going to add another one right there too. Alright, so now we got to put the triangle pieces in right here. Alright, Now I know it was hard to see, but those were triangle pieces between the regular foundation. So after you're done, it should look like this. Now, what we're going to do, now I came up with this gazebo myself. Now there's probably some similar gazebos, I imagine, that builders made. I went off gazebos in real life. I'm sure they have too. But this is how I ended up coming up with my gazebo. So, now, like I said, I looked at my, if I even said it, I looked at my YouTube channel before I started this. So bear with me. I might be picking stuff up, taking stuff up. I don't know. But this is pretty much how I did my gazebo, I'm pretty sure. And you could probably do this both ways. You could probably put the top on and put the stairway going forward if you don't want to do it this way. So I'm going to do it this way. Because I basically want 2 ways up. Alright, then you put the triangle foundations there. Then you put a ceiling there. Now you got to put ceilings wherever you had actually foundations. We'll do that real quick. And honestly, you could probably put the whatchamacallits all the way around. Wouldn't hurt nothing, but we're not going to do it. We're going to do it by the book. So nothing's lapping each other. It's going to look a little bit cleaner. Now we're going to do the triangle. Alright, so far your build should look like this from the top. Now we're going to also at the end do some stuff to make this build look prettier too. So it's looking a little bit bare right now, but you got to bear with me. So it should look like that so far. Now we took the glass triangle of ceilings, which are called greenhouse triangle ceilings. Put them up right there. Now, if you're not admin, I would suggest, or you could break a wall out here right now at this point, and maybe put a light underneath there, which I think I'll do right now myself too. Which use these. Honestly, it would probably look better just using the torches. If you want to get that like nice, cool night look, I would just use torches. But yeah, underneath here, you could put like a one of those heck lights, and maybe like the back corner or something, or this back corner to give it like a glow underneath if you want. It's up to you. But I would suggest turning it on low so it's not like overbearing. Alright, so now after this, I gotta remember how I did all this. Alright. So this is probably the part that stumps a lot of people, because a lot of this stuff, if you're a builder, you should be able to look at. If you're an advanced builder and you've been building a while, you should be able to look at, and most of this stuff should be self-explanatory, but you know, sometimes you gotta have people teach you this stuff to know how this stuff works. So you take these double doors, stone double doors, they also got them in wood. You take these and you put them all around. Now there's a reason behind all this. At this point, it should look like this. Now this is the part that could be frustrating. These fence foundations like to pop out on you where you're trying to place them. Like, you see how it went over the edge right there on the wall? You can't do nothing about that. That's just art. So keep trying to place them until you actually get them to work, because this is very critical to our next step. So until you get that inside of the thing, which could be, like I said, a pain in the butt, real pain in the butt. Honestly, this is like the type of stuff that will make people not even want to do this project. And you know, it's don't feel like it's just frustrating or easy for some advanced builder to do, because it's not. It's frustrating. And also with this kind of stuff, like you can see it's going to snap on the outside. If it ain't working one way, go around to the other way and look at it and try. And you can try why, but that ain't working. So we're going to come back to that. We're going to do what we can, then we're going to come back to it. Like, this is how you got to do it, and you want it to look like the way in gazebo build video that I did. Just going to have to. Now this is going to be even harder without admin. You're going to need a tech chest plate, and it's going to be even harder. So, you know, I'm sorry it's so hard to do this stuff, but it is what it is. But you see that one didn't want to snap either, but it ended up going into place. You got to just play. Like, now we're back to the original spot where I couldn't get it, and it looks like that. You know, if you want to settle for the outside looking like that, go right ahead. Me personally, I don't want to settle for that, because I don't know, I got like OCD when it comes to building on certain stuff. Now, even try going higher up, maybe like trying to get it to the side here. Like, we're going to get it. I got it on the original one. I remember, honestly, this was one of the reasons I didn't want to do a tutorial for this. But I was asked the other day by I guess a sub to do a tutorial. So maybe he ain't maybe he isn't a sub, but I was asked by somebody to do a tutorial, and I figured, hey, it's a small build. It's something that's actually I can do a walkthrough, and could be a little bit easy. Ooh, see, it's going to look like that. Look, we're going to just leave it like that. If you want to spend the time doing this, which, like I said, I can't help that Ark does this to us. I don't know why it's so hard to do some of this stuff. See, that jumped on me. That was actually in the right spot and it jumped on me. But it just is what it is. It's Ark. And I noticed also, putting these fence foundations on these triangle things is a lot harder. So if you want to actually go the route of just putting ceilings all the way down, but then you won't be able to do this glass piece in the middle, it would probably be actually easier to do this. So, you know, I suggest if you get frustrated real quick and you feel like you would just like quit and give up, by all means do it the other way. And look, see, that just picked up the wrong thing, but that's my own fault. But we got it down. And we just got to hook that goes in the right spot, which it did. So that's good. See, we're putting these down. Let me explain why we're putting these down. We're putting these down so we can make another snap point. And that's going to be another frustrating thing if it don't work out right away. But we're going to try it from this angle, putting these down. Which I know that one just went to the ground. And this is the frustrating thing about Ark and building. See, it went straight to the ground. Is what it is. Well, you can know, at least I was frustrated as well as you making this. Keeps going to the ground. And if you don't pick these up, you're going to have the same thing. It's going to keep just layering on top of each other. See, both of them keep going to the ground. But I will tell you this, I got them all on, the last time I did this build, I got them all on around here. And it ended up working out. Yeah, it was frustrating, but I ended up getting them all where I wanted to get them. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta fly around, look for that sweet spot. And yeah, it's easier in admin. I'm quite aware of that. And honestly, you could probably do it sideways like this too, and still have the spot for what we're going to do with these, which I haven't tried it that way, but I'm pretty sure you probably could. But then you're going to have a whole bunch of look, that maybe try it from this angle when you're doing it. But let's fly around and look at these. All right, so we got almost all of them where we want them. I want to pick this one back up. I ain't going to settle for that. As much as it's pissing me off, I don't want to settle for that. So we're going to pick that up and try this from a different angle, which we got it. All right, see, look, don't give up. That's a little lesson right there. Don't give up. As much as you want to give up and it's pissing you off, don't give up. All right, so now these are for pillars. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make a second row of these going up. Now these, let me explain what these are for. These double doors are for your ceiling or your walls that are going to go up on your next level. And you need these because you can't necessarily start with pillars unless you put ceilings on top of pillars, and that just throws everything off. That's why you need these. But the pillars is going to be connecting to the snap points of these fence foundations. That's why we went through the aggravation of putting these fence foundations down. So it's going to look like that. You're going to kind of have like a, you know, like this one's connected to this one right here. So we're going to have to find the snap point to this one, and which now that one's connected to that one. So you're going to have like a little X. Now you probably don't need to do both. That's up to you. But we're going to do both. We're going to give it a little different look too. Which I think in the first one I didn't do both. But we're going to do both on this one. We're going to give it, like I said, a little bit different of a look. And if it's ugly, try it the single way. But we're going to do both on this one. And once you got all these connected, we'll go to the next step. Because I did go back and look at the gazebo beforehand, so I knew kind of exactly what to do to get it to look the way it was. Alright, so it should look like that after you're done. And if you notice, the pillars pretty much cover up the foundations. Now, you can do this now, or you can do this at the end if you want. But you're going to have to play with this and get the foundations, run them into the ground, or you're going to have them sticking up like that. which, you know, is another thing that might take a little bit of time to get both of them. Or if you want to go to single route and just do one, it'll probably be a lot easier. The only thing with the single thing is you got to pick and choose which ones you want to be single or facing each other. Like, have two going this way, have two going this way. You know what I mean? It just, it's not going to come out even. Where the X's, these little X's ones will come out even. Which I could show you with the square ones and just leave it as is. Alright, so, or just wood pillars. So next we're going to do wood pillars. Give it a little look. Now I'm going to just let these words lie where they're going to lie, and we're not going to do the X. You'll see why I did the X's. Concrete pillar X look. Alright, so as you see, one's facing this way, this is facing that way. It's not very uniform, but it is what it is. Now these will be uniform when I put these up, which actually we're going to use wood, because the top part you want wood, because in real life, you know, you want wood holding up stone. So, you know, if you want a more realistic look, you would go with this. So we're going to put up, we're going to put up the wooden walls. And we're going to actually run the wood pillars up. Just here. What to do here. Alright, so you got that. It should look like that so far. And now we don't need the concrete pillars no more, or the stone pillars. So I'm going to pick up the stone pillars and replace them with the wood pillars. And this should be the last time you got to use any pillars. Well, besides the stairs. We'll do the stairs at the end. And I'll probably do another step before I do this top, to finish up this top part, just because it will make it a little bit easier while you still have like light and not shadows. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get out our railings. You can use stone or wood. Now it's busting something. I don't know exactly what it's busting. You know, when I did this, hoping it ain't busting that important. Alright, so guessing everything's good. Yeah, so you put the stone railings down like that. Alright, matter of fact, we'll just hurry up and do this too. That way we got everything. So we'll do the concrete or the stone railings. And then once you don't need fence foundations. Once you put down that fence foundation for these, once you run these into the ground, these will pretty much line up, and it just like if I kept going, I could keep going for a while with these if I wanted to. They'll keep lining up. So once you got that how it's looking, you're good. And this looks like it turned a different way, maybe? Did it? Yep, it did. So, we'll straighten that out and fix it. Round hit Y. I don't like how that's sticking out of wood that way. The only way to fix that would be able to put another wood pillar into like an X going up. So that's the only one right now that has an X as far as wood pillars. Or the X pattern. Alright, So now, uh, concrete. So, right here. So, once we have these railings here, that one. Once we got these railings here, we're pretty much there as far as having this built. All right, now I'm not sure if I've made any benches, but you're going to need benches. So we're making the benches. I will look at it. I spawned in a bunch of colors. Good on that. All right, so I already had benches in the thing. I didn't see that. I had it in the hotbar. All right, so benches. You just go around in the gazebo like this. Now, I would do the rails first. And I'm pretty sure this is how I did it last time. Go to the edge of the rail. Put your benches down all the way around. Like I said, most of this, when I went along, it was just common sense as far as building skill and as much building as I've done or played with Ark. You know, really, that's how you get to be a good builder in Ark, is just, you know, trial and error and stuff like that. But this is how you do it. All right, so once we get these benches all the way around like that, then you find it's almost be like not like a but it'll be like connect each end to each end like that. That way it kind of runs into each other like that. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. You just do the regular benches. But if you want it like this, do it like this. Now this gazebo, if you guys watched the video, which I will put at the end of this video, the actual walkthrough, which we'll walk through it after it's all done too. This could also be a base. I guess you could say it could be a tiny base, because we're even going to do that. We're going to lay it down. We're going to see what we can actually fit in here. Because you can fit a smithy, you can fit a forge, you can fit, you know, all this stuff in here. All right. Now, I remember I put something, I'm pretty sure also, I think I might have did this wall higher, to where you had to walk up here in the other video. So it might have been, the gazebo might have been 2 walls high. I think it might have been a little bit different than this. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But if you wanted to do it 2 walls higher, you basically raise the walls up right here. And then you would raise the walls up, and then you would put a stairway going up to these, or this one right here. And then you would put 2 railings going up sideways and stuff. Which I think, I don't know, I don't want to just stop building and look exactly to what I did, but that might have been something I did. Alright, so this next part. Oh shoot, I'm doing something stupid. Alright. Stone things back. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Alright. Alright, that's all I need to do. Alright, so then this next part, don't start doing that. If you did, I'm sorry. Alright, so get the ceilings out. We want to do wood, we want to keep it uniform. Find out where you can put them. So we got a ceiling right there, a ceiling right there, a ceiling right there, a ceiling right there, and a ceiling right there. Now, for this base, we're going to want to change one of these into a hatch frame ceiling. We'll do the wood hatch frame ceiling right there. We're going to do it on the back corner. Alright. Now, if you want, this is all up to you. You can do the next part, glass. Certain stuff will lay on glass. Certain stuff won't lay on glass. I don't remember which stuff can lay on glass and which stuff can't lay on glass. But we're going to do the glass. But I know either way, we're going to still have enough room to put all the basic stuff up here. Alright, so now you're going to have to grab the wooden triangle ceiling that's right here. We'll put that up. Alright, so now if you guys realize, which if you forgot, basically the stone double doors is what's keeping all this stuff up, not these pillars. These pillars basically just came into show. That's what they are right now. They're just show. I mean, now when you stand back and look at the build, you think, you know, visually, yeah, the pillars is keeping this whole thing up, but it's really what's allowing you to build this is the double doors. Which that's why we went through all that pain and effort to put those fence foundations in. Right there. Oh, looks like I didn't put a stone ceiling there. Alright, now this part's going to be a little bit different. It just is what it is. It's going to also look a little bit different. Oh yeah, if you want to put some windows up here, that's fine. Yeah, I'd figure out where you want to put the windows. You know, if you want to put one in the front here, which I'm going to do ones on the side, like right here. And we're going to do one every other one. See, now you got one every other one. And you can either do the little glass windows, which that's what we'll do because I did that in the video. You got little glass ones up there, or you can do little swinging, like metal wood ones, reinforced. Now, I would not plan on putting the ladder down until you put this hatch frame, this trap door down. That way you can see which way that laid down, so you don't have to end up picking back up the ladder. That's experience right there. Alright, so I'm going to put this ladder going down this way. That way it just looks better, because it's going to be too close to that bench, and this won't look as good. So far as what you should have when you go in here. But as you see, it looks pretty cool. You know, this is something that you'd want in real life in your yard. Right. So now this next part, if you want to make it higher, you could. Considering this is only one wall high, I wouldn't make it higher. But we're going to do this next part. Now, if you want to take it one wall up and you end up doing it the other way I showed or told you, with the stone walls going up a little bit higher, do that. We're going to do it this way. This is going to be the next step. Right. So now we're also going to get these wood triangle left and right. We're going to just replace this for anything stone because we don't need the stone stuff anymore. We're safe. not using that and eating it. All right, so you got that. I pulled out that one first, so we're going to do every other or every one with one of these. Now you can put the triangle things in. Actually, no, don't do that. Getting ahead of myself here. But this is how you would do this. Like I said, I did this a long time ago, so I'm just going by my knowledge of building in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead of time, and also you gotta think of how stuff's gonna look. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put these in. So I know at the end of the day, that's gonna look a lot better. Which honestly, you'll be able to go up in here and do it. It's just easier doing it right here ahead of time. So now, after that was wood ceilings, or wood walls that I just used. So now we're going to look for the sloped wooden roof. Here. And that happened. No big deal. Go back and pick that up. Alright, so far, this is what you should have. Alright. So, now, we're going to, now you could do this next part, which we'll actually do the wood real quick. This is the wood triangle slope. We're going to fill in these gaps up here. Now, if you notice, these are coming in perfect, except that one. We're going to pick that one back up. Oh, maybe none of them did. See, that's the thing about these. I actually hate building with these. This one I got to pick up because it kind of like popped up on me. Matter of fact, we're going to replace this so I don't have to keep going in here. One thing annoying about Ark. Not enough slot. But unless if you want to, with these at least, you got to keep picking them up if it messes up. Which I think it still popped up on me a little bit, but we're going to leave it the way it is. Like I said, you want to take the time to do this right. And honestly, yeah, it didn't pop up. All right, good. But you know, if you want to settle for something, settle for it. You want it to be done exactly correct. Take the time to do it, because eventually you will get it. And as you saw, it was in the right spot. It just popped up. These snap points are very clunky in this game. Look, see? Keeps trying to give me that messed up snap point. And then I've got it in the right snap point, and then it pops it up on me. So what we're going to do is fly around. Hopefully the next snap point we come across, that put it down, and it shouldn't have. Right. Now we're going to leave that like that. I'll probably come back just because I'm got OCD with this stuff, and I want to show you that it's possible. But that last gazebo build I did, I actually took the time to do everything right and everything, and it turned out good. Now, like as you see, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not lined up great. Like I said, you want to settle for that? Settle for it. Ain't gonna be the end of the world settling for something like that. Might save you some time. You know, some headache. Alright, we're going to settle for that, because as you see from far away, Yeah, you can tell a little bit, but it's not bad. All right, so this next part, you can either do the sloped glass ceiling, or you can take your time and go up one like this. And you would do this all the way around. Now, I will warn you, when you do this all the way around, which I'll show you, I don't know if they fixed it. No, they didn't. You got like a little gap uh, between them, which it don't really look like it's not waterproof gap because it looks like it connects actually, but if you look at the bottom part, it's not that bad. It looks like there's a little bit of gap kind of reason. But yeah, if you want to do this all the way around, you can do it this way, or you can just do the ceiling. I think either way would look good. So this could be annoying. So we got one more here. There you go. That's what it will look like. So we're pretty much finished on the actual construction of this gazebo. So if you turn it off at this point and that's all you wanted to see, that's what you got. You got the gazebo up and done how you wanted it. Now, if you want to see some actual like interior tips, keep watching because that's what we're doing next. All right, we're going to get some of these, which I already had in my inventory. We're going to place down some of these, which I would place these on these two right here at least. Now these, I guess you could do them in the opening part. That'd be a good spot as any. So now we're going to have to get some spark powder, which being an admin, we got a non-stop supply of spark powder. Down there, I put them up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling better, or I was feeling these X1s weren't the way to go as far as like, putting down like forces and stuff, but, it's, I will say, I think it looks better than stone pillars, but. So you want to put some more torches along the edges of some of these in here. Go ahead. I'm good for putting on torches. Now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to show you what you can fit in here. You can fit all your basics. We're going to do, I don't think I'll have much of this stuff. So we're going to do one of these, a mortar and pestle. We're going to do a bed. We're going to do a cooking pot. We're going to do a box. We're going to try to do all this stuff. Do a little thing. Table we're going to try. We're going to try some chairs. Now certain things we're going to put down before others because that's stuff you need for a little small base. But I'm pretty sure I got a lot of stuff into the original one I did. Alright, so we're going to do this table first. Or the smithy. Now since the table's so wide, we're going to do a table like for leisure. Sit down first. We'll do this on the other side near this window. So we got that. Put down some chairs for you and your buddy. Alright, so we got some chairs down. Now we're going to do the heat and for getting metal. We're going to do the forge. Do the forge up against the wall. Now a forge is also a good source for light too. Not the brightest light, but it's a good source. And alright, so we got a mortar and pestle. So good way to put down some mortar and pestles. Put down the mortar and pestles in the table like that, so it looks like almost like a bowl. It'll also have a spot for them. So it's a good little spot for a mortar and pestle. Now we're going to put down a bed. That's very important. Alright, now I would put down the bed near a window. Bed near a window. What else we got? Got this. I put this down against the wall so it don't block a window. So it don't go through the wall. Then now, we need the cooker, which you could put this anywhere. Maybe put it near the table. Make this like little kitchen area over here. Put some spark powder in here if we got any. Put some spark powder in here. This thing up and going. Alright, so now we got all this stuff. See, you can fit a decent bit of stuff in here. You got your little skylight. Alright, now what else do we got? I think we made a little bit more. Oh yeah, we need storage. Now storage, I don't know. I guess you could put it up against one of these windows, or you could go this route, because you can always use the smithy for storage area, or you can put a I'll show you. But we'll do some little storage boxes. We'll do some little storage boxes. Because these sit about the height of the window. So you're not blocking the window that much. Alright, now two's probably good enough. You got one on each side of Smithy. You got this one open, which you could honestly put another bench up here maybe. There's that window right here. another bench here. Alright, I'd put a little torch up here just for extra light. Maybe do it in the corner where the, whatchamacallit, well, you got that there too. Maybe right here near your bed, like a little night light. I think I put 2 down. I did. So you got all that stuff down. So you literally can turn this into a little small base. All right, let's go down here. That's pretty much what that looks like after you're done. Now, we're going to make extra storage on the bottom. If you made it too high, you could put vaults under here. You could put a vault, you could put a tech generator, and what you would do, I would do, if I were you, I would take this, go right to directly to the back of the front end, put a little door. It looks like you're gonna have the duck getting in here because of this railing, but it's what it is. And so you would take that, and under here, which, you know, it sucks that storage boxes only fill up so much, but it is what it is. You could literally, yeah, this just be a starter base. Which we're probably going to put that in the front title, Gazebo starter base. Because you don't want this as a base forever. You want more storage area, more storage room. But this is a good, you know, starter base. And you can put anything you want down here, especially if you make it 2 walls high. But like I said, you put a generator. I'd put a generator right here. You know. Now I'm not going to turn the generator on because, for one, we already got a generator. But that'd be a good idea for the generator spot. You put like a little door there, and you know, then you got a generator spot. And you come out here, and all those boxes are pretty much out of sight. You can't even see through there really. Well, you can a little bit, but you know, now you got like a little base, storage, gazebo, whatever you want to do with it. Looks good. You know, it's definitely safer than sleeping out in a thatch hut. A cool little starter. Well, I appreciate you guys if you guys took the time to watch this and make this. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, subscribe. You'll get a lot more builds that look like that. You know, let me know if you want me to start streaming and doing walkthroughs like I did this gazebo. You know, I got no problem with doing that. I used to do that in the beginning when I first started off, but to be fair, I was very small. No one knew me. I had very little subs. I was getting like 1, 2, 3 views on the streams that I was putting on the actual YouTube. So I pretty much stopped putting my streams up, down the streams that I had up for the walkthroughs. Just want to get no views. But I feel now I'm a little bit bigger. Maybe people will want the actual streams where they can watch me build, and maybe if they want to replicate some of the builds I build, you know, they can replicate them, and I got no problem with doing that. I just want to know that I'm not wasting my time. And um, I just honestly, it comes down to like cluttering your channel with videos, and that's why pretty much I just put up my videos of my actual builds after I get done. I pretty much just walk through them and show you guys. But if you guys want to start having the streams of my actual builds, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to start doing that. But anyway, till next time, talk to y'all later, and thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting my little small channel here. Definitely need all the support I can get. And, I don't know. Till next time, talk to y'all later.